Good morning, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lorna. Today's video is a recent trip we had to Wentworth Garden Centre. Wentworth Garden Centre is in Rotherham in South Yorkshire. We visited because we had a rare Monday where my husband was also off work and we were looking for something Christmassy to do together. We have been once before. We came in the summer and did the dinosaur trail. They're really good at putting on family events. The reason we picked Wentworth Garden Centre on this occasion is because they have a family event which doesn't involve seeing Santa Claus. I personally don't like to see Santa Claus too often, especially when it's not a cheap day out. It seems quite rare to find an event which is Christmassy but doesn't involve seeing Santa Claus. I wish that more places would offer events such as this. First of all, we had a look around the garden centre at all the Christmas decorations and the displays. And to be fair, with small children, I think sometimes that's enough for a Christmassy event. My son loved looking around the decorations, as did the baby. But we then made our way to the family farm, which is where the Letter to Santa trail started. The cost was £9 for my son, and the baby was free, and it was I think £3.75 for both me and my husband to enter, which I think is the normal entrance fee for an adult. The normal fee includes looking around all the animals. There's a play area outside which I think is a pirate ship, but we actually forgot to visit there, and there's also an indoor play area. It's like in a barn. You will see that coming up shortly, and there's a few other toys for the kids to play with. The Letter to Santa trail is basically writing a letter to Santa. You see an elf who helps you seal it up, and then you do a little trail where you have to find the postcode, and then you can post your letter to Santa. So first of all, we went to the letter writing room and we helped my son write his letter to Santa. We also sat in there and had a bit of food to eat as well that we'd taken with us. The room was also right opposite the toilets, so it was a good place to have a break, make sure that the baby was clean and that my son had used the toilet before the rest of the experience. Next you go through the barn where the small animals were that I showed earlier, the rabbits, etc. You go through there to Santa's workshop, and there you're greeted by an elf. Our elf was called Tinsel, and she was brilliant at running through the rest of the experience with our son. You travelled through a couple of different rooms. I can't remember exactly what they were now. I think there was like the post room, the workshop, and then Santa's lounge. You could see a lot of detail had been put into the different areas, and it even smelt really nice. Just before you finish with the elf, they give you a map which shows you where to go for the trail. On the trail you have to find the numbers and letters for the postcode to post your letter. But when you leave Santa's lounge, you're back into the farm. So we had another look around the animals and we played in the play area. Once you've finished in the family farm, you have to walk back past the garden centre and into, I think it's called the walled gardens. This first bit here is in the maze, so these are the signs that we had to find with the numbers or letters on. Each sign also had a fact and a joke, and throughout the gardens they had Christmas lights which were really pretty. I think you normally have to pay to enter the walled gardens. We didn't on this occasion. I think it is already included in the price, and I'm not sure if it's a reduced price or if it is free in the winter months. This was the area where we had done the dinosaur trail previously. This event was on 10:30 till 2:30 during the week, and it's on 10 till 3 on weekends. Although the actual letter trail doesn't take that long, I think because you see the animals and the play park, I think you could definitely spend the whole time there, so I would advise arriving early. We actually weren't there that early and didn't realise how long things would take, and we were definitely within the gardens after 2:30. I'm not sure what time they actually shut the gardens, but I'm assuming it's last entry to the gardens is 2:30, and then you do have the time to look around the trail. This is my favourite bit, which is in the bear cave. I love the lights in here. So once you've completed the postcode on your letter, you have to find the post box and post it. When you arrive at the family farm, they actually give you the letter then, which is the response for you to hide away and give to your child when you're ready. We haven't actually opened ours yet, but I'm sure it's a lovely letter. And lastly, something that completely wasn't in the plan for the day was ice skating. We didn't actually know that there was an ice skating rink there, but as it was really quiet, we thought it'd be a good chance for my son to have his first go. He was really keen to have a go and he actually loved it. I think it was £4.50 for a 3-year-old and £8 for an adult. And that's the end of the video. We had a really lovely day out. I would definitely recommend this for young children. Thank you for watching. Bye.